Greetings, wrestling fans! Welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's been a while since I've done a review, but I feel like doing one today. So, I hope you guys are ready for another Smackdown review, because this one is a doozy. So we started off the show with the Usos, the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. Goodness gracious me, everybody knew they were going to become Undisputed Tag Team Champions. But anyway, the Undisputed Tag Team Champions celebrated 12 years of their career, and then they just went back into their heel mode. And then Shinsuke Nakamura came out saying that he had a friend to challenge for the tag team titles, and out came Riddle. Man, WWE got me very excited then, because I was like, oh, here we go, they're probably going to debut a new superstar. No, it's just freaking Riddle. So I just want to make something perfectly clear here. Our WWE Undisputed Champion won't defend his title at Hell in a Cell, nor will he defend his title at Money in the Bank. Great! What a wonderful world champion we have. And I've seen undisputed champions in my day. Chris Jericho, when he was undisputed champion. Randy Orton in 2013, 2014. At least when Randy Orton was undisputed champion, he actually defended his title and he was on the show. Same with Chris Jericho. Seriously, give me a goddamn break. I don't even bother complaining about this whole bloodline stuff because I know they're not gonna lose these titles, if ever. I hope they do eventually. But Jesus Christ. The Golden Role Models, when they had all the gold, that was more fun and entertaining than the bloodline. Because you want to know why? Because with the Golden Role Models, it actually led to something. It led to Bayley turning on Sasha. What's this whole bloodline thing leading to? Nothing. It's not leading to anyone turning. It's not leading to anything major. The only thing it's leading to, from what people want, is frickin' Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'm sorry, but The Rock doesn't. I'm sorry, but the titles don't need to be on Roman Reigns to get you a match with The Rock. John Cena and The Rock had a match at WrestleMania 28, and that match, and it didn't need the WWE Championship involved then. Yes, they involved the WWE Championship in the WrestleMania 29 match, which, in my opinion, that was very unnecessary and wasn't needed. But still, if John Cena and The Rock can have a match, and it doesn't need to be for the title, they can do the same thing for Roman. But people tell me, oh, but, you know, if Roman's not the champion, he's got no reason to challenge The Rock. What do you mean he's got no reason to challenge The Rock if he's not the champion? He can still prove he's the head of the table without the damn titles. But apparently everything needs titles these days. I'm just over this bloodline stuff. I'm really starting to grow impatient with it. You can only make something so good for so long until people just generally start getting sick of it. I got sick of Adam Cole when he was on top for 400 days. I got tired of Asuka when she was on top for 500 days. I got tired of Shayna when she was on top for 400 so days. I got tired of Becky Lynch when she was on top for so long. You just get so tired of it after a while. You just get so tired of it after a while, and you're just ready to move on to something else. I didn't like John Cena being on top for so long, and the amount of title reigns and the amount of long, lengthy title reigns he had. Hell, even CM Punk, when he was on top for so long. You just generally get sick of it. So now we've got Naka Broa. teaming up together. Great, that's exactly what we need. This is so leading to Randy Orton turning on Riddle. Riddle claims that this was Randy's idea. Nah, I don't believe it was Randy's idea at all. I believe this was Riddle getting upset that he lost his partner and now he's desperate to find a new one. Instantly replacing Randy Orton because he hurt his back. And then we get a rematch between Raquel Rodriguez and Ronda Rousey. Yeah, like we needed to see this match again. Apparently the first one was so successful, we need to see it again. Yeah, being sarcastic. The only enjoyable and interesting thing about this was Shotzi backstage and Shotzi basically getting locked in the locker room. Aaliyah and Shotzi. And you don't hear me praise Shotzi all that much. I call her Shitsy Bumhard. I don't think she's all that great in the ring. But Aaliyah and Shotzi, a non-title feud, something that, my God, this women's division desperately needs. I find that more entertaining and than the women's champion. I find that more entertaining and more enjoyable than my God-forsaken women's champion. You know me. I don't like Ronda. And the fact that I find a non-title feud between Aaliyah and Shotzi more entertaining than my champion, that tells you that there's something wrong. And now you're pushing Raquel, who I was never a fan of in NXT. Good Lord. Good Lord. And so the rematch between Ronda and Raquel basically ended in a no contest, leading to Natalya and Shayna Baszler coming out because Shotzi rallied everybody to stand up against Raquel. Aaliyah locked her in the locker room, and it led to a tag team match between Natty and Shayna versus Ronda and Raquel. Yay! 4 incredibly boring wrestlers. 4 incredibly boring wrestlers in a tag team match. Talk about putting me to sleep. Raquel and Ronda won. There you go. Los Farios, a very underrated tag team. They took on Jobber Mahal and his dancing skyscraper, Shanky. Yeah, no joke. They're literally calling him the dancing skyscraper or something. Whatever. The only most entertaining thing about this is Los Lotharios hitting on Ricochet's girl, Samantha Irvin. Yeah, that was the most entertaining thing about this whole match. Los Lotharios got the win. Good. I like Los Lotharios as a team. And now they're building up Shanky into turning babyface. We saw Max DuPRI. He's going to be officially making his debut, hopefully next week, where he'll be debuting Mace as his manager. Or, well, Mace as one of his first clients. You see, that's the problem. The problem is, because we've seen this happen in dark matches, we kind of already know who he's going to bring in. So the fact that I already know Mace and Mansoor are with Max DuPRI kind of ruins the whole surprise who he's going to be bringing in. Unless they shock us all and they change their minds the last second. But I think it's still going to be Mace and Mansoor. That'll be with Max DuPRI. Kevin Owens had the Kevin Owens show, and possibly the most entertaining segment in the show was this segment right here between Sammy and Kevin, calling each other morons and liars, calling each other a moron and a liar. Kevin Owens is correct about one thing. The Bloodline do not give a damn about Sami Zayn. And I think this could be leading to a long overdue Sami Zayn face turn. Not that I'd hate it, but would current Sami Zayn really be... Would this version of Sami Zayn really get over as a face? That's kind of the thing that I'm not really sure about. But, you know, it's long overdue. If it leads to that, we'll see. If it leads to Sami Zayn turning face, it'll be the first time he's been a face since 2017. I believe the last time he was a face was when he feuded with Mike and Maria. But if that's exactly where it leads to, I doubt it, but it could be leading to Sami Zayn turning face. Only time will tell. So yeah, I enjoyed that segment. Very funny, very entertaining. And another thing I've been enjoying as of late on Smackdown, and that is Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser, however you want to pronounce this guy's name. Apparently there's two ways to pronounce this guy's name. Ludwig Kaiser or Ludwig Kaiser. When I think of the name Ludwig, I think of the Koopaling from Super Mario. Honestly, I've been enjoying Gunther and Ludwig, or Ludwig, however you want to call him. I've been enjoying this package. They've been doing very well together. I've always been a fan of Imperium. So it's nice to see Imperium, even though they were not acknowledged as Imperium on Smackdown. It's very nice to see them, you know, actually being booked well. Well, for now, they're booked well. Things could always change very soon. But Vince McMahon's always wanted Gunther, so for someone who's always wanted this person for a while, you would expect him to be treated and booked as a big deal. So Gunther and Ludwig got the victory here. The one thing I liked about this is that this match was solely based on Ludwig Kaiser, showcasing what he can do. We've seen what Gunther can do for like 3 weeks, so it's nice to see them showcase what Ludwig can do. Ludwig got the victory, pinning Gulak, and Gunther kicked Ricochet in the head just for the hell of it after the match. The main event was the Brawling Brutes, which is their team name. I would just call them Fight Night, or just the Bruising Brawlers. Those are the two names I'd choose. But they took on New Day and Drew McIntyre. Yep, Drew McIntyre was the mystery partner. I mean, did anyone think... Some people thought Tyler Breeze. I mean, come on. It was never going to be Tyler Breeze. Would have been funny, though, but it was never going to be Tyler Breeze. I kind of thought it was going to be Drew. But anyway, the babyfaces would win. And hopefully, for the love of God, I hope this is the end of the feud between New Day and the Bruising Brutes. Brawling Brutes, whatever. Fight Night, whatever. I just hope it's the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hit like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time.